miracle friends. Guess what? Another day begins. Full of love and miracles and ecstasy and joy and twinkles. Your bag is twinkling in the light. Rub your hands together and place them over your beautiful, precious beating heart. Feel it, your life force beating inside you. Close your eyes and for a moment turn your attention inwards. So before we start this lesson, someone was asking me the other day about the precise number of times we should be doing the lessons, and if we don't quite do it right, is that right? And some other people's heads have been feeling like they're getting in knots with the words. So firstly, I rarely do the lessons exactly as they are asking us to do. I do them when I'm listening to this recording in the morning, and I might refer back to it during the day if I find myself in a tricky situation. And each day is different, and you are different each day, so just do what you feel like doing. Whatever you do is perfect. However you do it, it is your way of doing it. There's no one-size-fits-all approach, and this is just guidance. Any form of awareness or catching ourselves mid-thinking before we race down a rabbit hole is fantastic. Any brief moment you manage to observe your thinking before reacting is brilliant. Little bricks being laid down on little foundations is already incredible. So you just do it your way. The next thing is the words are often quite higgledy-piggledy, and sometimes you'll hear a sentence that's got a double negative in it when you think a positive would have just done the job. But this is all on purpose, to rewire our brains and unravel glitchy parts of our thinking. And it almost feels like we're going backwards to go forwards sometimes. And we sort of are. And this is just exactly like an arrow needs to be drawn back in order to be released and hit the target. So, yes, indeed. Lesson 23 from A Course in Miracles. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. The idea for today contains the only way out of fear that will ever succeed. Nothing else will work. Everything else is meaningless. But this way cannot fail. Every thought you have makes up some segment of the world you see. It is with your thoughts, then, that we must work. If your perceptions of the world are to be changed. If the cause of the world you see is attack thoughts, you must learn that it is those thoughts which you do not want. There is no point in lamenting the world. There's no point in trying to change the world. It is incapable of change because it is merely an effect. But there is indeed a point in changing your thoughts about the world. Here you are changing the cause. Therefore, the effect will change automatically. Like good old Gandhi would say, you must be the change you want to see in the world. So if you want world peace, like I do, you have to have peace with everyone and everything in your life and with yourself. Otherwise, how on earth can you expect anyone else to make peace? Even if this could be generations away. Seeds you sow now will eventually come to fruition one day. You must be the change you want to see in the world. I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts. The world you see is a vengeful world, and everything in it is a symbol of vengeance. Each of your perceptions of external reality is a pictorial representation of your own attack thoughts. One can well ask if this can be called seeing. Is not fantasy a better word for such a process? and hallucination a more appropriate term for the result? You see the world that you have made, but you do not see yourself as the image maker. You cannot be saved from the world, but you can escape from its cause. This is what salvation means. For where is the world you see when its cause is gone? Vision already holds a replacement for everything you think you see now. Loveliness can light your images and so transform them that you will love them, even though they were made of hate, for you will not be making them alone. The idea for today introduces the thought that you are not trapped in the world you see, because its cause can be changed. This change requires, first, that the cause be identified and then let go, so that it can be replaced. The first 2 steps in this process require your cooperation. The final one does not. Your images have already been replaced. By taking the first 2 steps, you will see that this is so. Besides using it throughout the day as the need arises, 5 practice periods are required in applying today's idea. As you look around you, repeat the idea slowly to yourself first. Then close your eyes and devote about a minute to searching your mind for as many attack thoughts as occur to you. As each one crosses your mind, say, I can escape from the world I see by giving up attack thoughts about blah, blah, blah. Hold each attack thought in mind as you say this, and then dismiss that thought and go on the next. In the practice period, be sure to include both your thoughts of attacking and of being attacked. Their effects are exactly the same because they are exactly the same. You do not recognize this as yet, and you are asked at this time only to treat them as the same in today's practice period. We are still at the stage of identifying the cause of the world you see. When you finally learn that thoughts of attack and of being attacked are not different, you will be ready to let go the cause. Phew! Quite a tongue twister, that one. You will notice that a distinction is made between your perception and true vision. As we have said many times before, your perceptions are a collection of experiences and belief systems thrown together, giving you a certain outlook on life, sometimes referred to as the ego. But true vision is divine awareness, unity consciousness, unconditional love. This true vision is known by many names in many cultures. Christ consciousness is one. Jesus was a master of Christ consciousness. In Buddhism, this would be Buddhahood, nirvana, enlightenment, embodiment of wisdom, compassion, boundless awareness. Krishna consciousness, bhakti yoga, divine love, self-realization, the awareness of unity and divine grace. In Islam, we have Tawheed, is the awareness of divine oneness, and ACIM is the practice of seeing God in all things. In Judaism, in the Kabbalah, Ein Sof represents the boundless, infinite aspect of God merging with this divine essence. In the indigenous traditions, they speak of the great spirit that connects all life, guiding people to live in harmony with nature and each other. In other philosophies, you have Atman and Brahman realization, the understanding that the soul, Atman, is not separate from the ultimate reality, Brahman. And we have cosmic consciousness, refers to an awakened state where one perceives the interconnectedness of all existence, the quantum field of awareness, all saying the same thing. Many roads, all leading to the same place. So with these daily lessons, we're becoming more and more aware of our perceptions and chipping away at our limited ways of seeing things, leading to true vision, which might just be a brief glimmer or a blinding light. Beloved divine within us and all around us, the perfect day already exists. Thank you for guiding me and everyone concerned to this. Love before us and love behind us. Love to the left of us and love to the right of us. Love above us and love below us. Love expressed through us. Love emanate from us, touching everyone and everything in the form and the formless, with lightness and blessings and joy. Where would love have us go today? What would love have us do today? What would love have us say or not say today? And to whom? See you tomorrow!